When I built new workbenches for my workshop, I used some old kitchen countertops as my tabletops, and they are just some thick pieces of particle board, and right now all the edges are very ugly and I want to make some edge bending for them. So I could use some stuff like this, iron-on edge bending, but this little piece that I've got is way too short for all the edges and I don't really like it. It's kind of ugly. What I want to use instead are these offcuts of oak. They are also from countertops and I got them for free. They are the same thickness. They would be very convenient to use as edge bending. On one of the edges there is still some old edge bending that was used, and the first thing now is to get rid of this. So I just grab a chisel and peel it off. Getting this glue off is much harder than I thought. Then I sand it to remove the remaining glue. So far so good. Well, the easiest way to do this would have been to just make a small trim cut with a track saw or a circular saw, but I don't have a track saw, and it would have been an awful lot of work to get this workbench really accessible, because those two workbenches are joined together and would have been really difficult to get them disconnected very quickly. I measured and calculated that I would need about 6.7 meters of edge bending, and to be able to cut them out of my two pieces I will make them about 1 centimeter thick. Cutting these strips was very hard for my poor little saw, because it's not very powerful and the blade needs a sharpening, but it worked. Got the wood cut. Was a little bit of stress in it, so this piece is a very bone. You can see the gap here, and here there is no glue in this joint. Well, not the best wood, but I got it for free. Then I removed all the burn marks with my drum sander. For the edge bending around the corner here, I want to make a box joint, and my test pieces worked out well, so I'm gonna go with this setup. big table isn't 4 centimeters thick, so I just take the measurement. Because the strips are not all even and straight, I decided to use screws instead of glue. Much easier to mount that way. After mounting, I flush trimmed where needed. And then I made a chamfer on the router table. Now I make the chamfer complete by hand. I used a little clamping trick to clamp up this box joint on the corner. Then just some sanding with some 320 grit sandpaper. Now 2 coats of spray lacquer later, it's all done. Looks really nice. And I really like how the box joint came out. Also, this workbench now looks a lot nicer. And the lathe cabinet also has a nice touch to it. Thanks for watching.